Welcome back to my channel. If you're, oh, my hand kind of looked like it was like a little bird for a second. Look at that. Anyways, if you're new here, welcome. I am currently on what I like to call Journey to 30, and I committed myself to making a video every single day until I turn 30 because I just want to see some transformation and growth in myself. And of course, a bonus would be my channel, but you know how that goes. So go ahead and click the subscribe button and the like button, and let's get this video started for today. So I won't be on here for long. Yeah, I won't be on here for too long. It's just a little recap of the day. I'm trying to even remember what I did today. Isn't that crazy? Oh, you know what? I know what I'm going to talk about. So, you know how there's like a narrative on how black people won't do certain things, white people will do. So, this was when I don't know why in my right mind that I think this was okay and I could have got killed, and it was by the grace of God that I am here to even tell this story. So this is the story how I almost got killed by an alligator. I kid y'all not, like this is a real story. And this wasn't me being a teenager. I was grown, okay? I mean, granted, still a teenager, but an adult teenager. Because I think I was 19. Let me see, this is sophomore year of college, so what? That's 19, right? That's about 19 going on 20, whatever. So I was capable of just saying no. Why would I want to do something like that? So if you've been following me for a while, or even if you're new here, I was born and raised in Miami, Florida. That is home, right? And so with Florida is gonna Florida. You know, Florida's always in the news for doing the most outlandish things, the stupidest things. But you know what? I'm proud to be from Florida. Florida made me. It's okay. It's whatever. I'm not ashamed to tell people I'm from Florida. I say I'm from Miami because Miami is a whole completely different ball game to the rest of Florida. Okay? And I survived. You know, I survived 22 years of living there. It's okay. And so with Florida comes big old iguanas, alligators, just creatures of all sorts. But we're known for the alligators. And so I was in what class was this? Oh my gosh. Is it intro to psych? I don't know. I forgot what class this was, but the professor, he wanted to do like this field trip or whatever, and we went to go out in the Everglades. You know, that was my first mistake. I don't need to be going out there in the Everglades. But of course, I was like, you know what? Why not? It's different. You know, let me go ahead and try it out. Let me sign up to go on this trip. Now, signing up to go on this trip is different from when you're in middle school, high school, whatever. These teachers are liable for your life, your life. And your parents got to sign off. This is completely my own decision to go on this trip. Yes, the school know about it and is aware about it because they're going to be providing the bus to go. But at the end of the day, whatever happens to you, that's your business. That's what we had to sign. And I'm like, nothing's going to really happen. So he was just telling us, I think what got me to want to go was he said we were going to go and see, like, little alligators, go and visit where the Native American people are in Florida, down over there. And you get to hold a little alligator and stuff. I like animals. I like the wildlife. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then he was like, and then we'll be able to go into a swamp. And I'm like, okay, all right, whatever. And so we go on this trip early in the morning. We go, enjoy our time, blah blah blah. And so the person who's driving the bus, It's telling us, where do we want to go, blah, blah, blah. So they told him, and we have the tour guide with us. And then my black senses are tingling. It's me and one other friend. I don't even know if there was other black people there. I can't remember because what's important to me is me and my friend Gabby. And so my black senses, they going like this. They're like, girl, don't go in this swamp. Don't go in this swamp. And I'm like, I'm going to go in this swamp. Listen, I clearly ignored all the senses. And we stop in the middle of nowhere. And the thing is, what's crazy? It's not like this was a common thing. This is not a common thing. This was the tour guide because he's used to going into the swamps, messing with these alligators. He told our professor he could give us a private tour. So we're on a long stretch of a road that's not like open to other people. This is not part of the tour guide. He's like, I just know a spot that we can go see a gator, but I got y'all. We're going to be safe. So we stopped the bus in the middle of the road, senses tingling. I'm like, oh my gosh, I really might not make it to my mom. I really may not make it back home. Girl, stay on this bus. Because the professor said, if you are not comfortable, you do not have to do this. My senses, stay on this bus in case. Stay on this bus in case. Which I think I did. Y'all think I stayed on this bus? I was like, Gabby, you think we should do it? Me and Gabby's like, we could just hold on to each other. Mind you, we're not dressed properly to go into the water. But we decide to go. Now, so we decide to go on this bus, right? Into the swamp. The first step into the swamp, I'm like, oh, this is a mistake, but I gotta be brave because I'm not gonna show that I'm scared to death right now. We step into the swamp. Water goes up to like right here. Swamp. I'm a woman. Swamp be waters. Dirty, okay? And so I'm like, oh my gosh, this is not, I'm pretty sure my insides is not happy with me right now. So we're walking. We gotta feel for some rocks, making sure we don't slip and fall in the water. I'm like, oh, we really doing this. And mind you, let's say the road was right here. We just walk in. The road is getting farther and farther and farther away until we can't see this road no more. And I'm like, we really in this water. We really in this swamp water right now. That's crazy. And so we get into like this cool area. Mind you, it was hot outside. And the tour guide, I want to stay close to the tour guide, mind you, because he a professional alligator wrangler. If he know how to escape from, if there's anybody that knows how to escape from an alligator, that's going to be him. So I want to stay close to him. So he's talking about how this area is cool. This is where the alligators like to chill, to, get away from the heat. And he was like, let's just stay real quiet. You ain't got to tell me twice. I'm silent. The cake's not even there no more. Silent. He's like, we got to be really quiet and, so we don't startle any of the gators. So mind you, we don't see anything right now. And then he goes, shh, shh, shh. I'm like, Gabby is holding on to me like this, okay? And I'm just standing there in this water. Water here, right? Water here. And I'm like, okay. And he goes, shh, nobody moves. Nobody moves. And I'm like, and I look, there is a big old gator staring dead at us. He said, no one moves, no one makes a sound. Immediately, I start praying, not out loud. Inside, I'm like, I don't want to die out here. Like, this is my mama didn't send me out here to do this. Like, why? What? Why did I listen to my senses? And Gator disappears. But so the gator was looking at us like this. So this is the water. Say this, my hand is the water. Gator looking at us like this. Then it goes. And then immediately he was like, we have to go. Because the way the gator went under the water, that gator is telling us it's coming to attack us now. He tells us to haul our booties. He was like, go, go. I need you guys to go. I need you guys to go. I'll stay back here. So he's the last person. Because remember, I told y'all he's a gator wrangler. He know how to handle it. Gabby is gone. I'm trying to keep up with Gabby. Gabby's like, hell no, I am not getting caught up out here. The gator is not going to eat me tonight. So I'm trying to catch up with Gabby. People is trying to run in this water, slip and follow. We try to hold on to each other. The scariest moment in my life was when I turned back and we see that gator swimming towards us. I'm like, oh, we gonna be chow today. But by the grace of God, I got all my legs, my limbs, my arms, my body. I am still here to tell this story. We saw land and it was like God given us the promised land. If you didn't watch my video yesterday and I talked about the promised land, it was like milk and honey. It was like seeing life. Like, oh my gosh, we're going to make it. And thank God that we did. Oh my gosh, thank God that we did. And we went on this bus. Me and Gabby looked at each other and we was like, why did we do that? Why did we not stay on this bus with this bus driver? What will possess us to do something like this? And we know better. But anyways, I hope this story was entertaining to you. I said I wasn't going to talk long, but I just thought of that story. So, yeah. Moral to the story, listen to your senses. It's probably the Holy Spirit telling you not to do something before you get killed. So yeah, that's the moral of the story. And I'm glad that the Lord saved my life. I love you guys. Jesus loves you most. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.